Mack just about ready to go. His team boasting the best record in the league coming into this one. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, J. Mack. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Vladdy went deep in his most recent game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Mack back to work. O'Neill launched a homer in his most recent game. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's going to be J. Mack.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
And that is out of play. Mack starting as the designated hitter, just 19 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way.
Got it! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Double play ball to second to Kingery for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays 0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that drops in for a strike. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Outside low, and that's ball one. On the ground. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Scott Kingery up to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That's in there. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Sanchez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Man at first, one away.
The designated hitter, Jay Matt.
And that one fouled off. That one out to right. Hines sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. There's the strike. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting. Right
And now the right fielder, Rhys Hines. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays 0. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Mack back to work. Knuckler in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
To the right side. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Varsho, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Scott Kingery. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays 0. That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Jimenez swings through it for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of
strikes.
spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Strike three struck him out for the 3rd time today.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left. In there. Base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Booth.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. 1 down, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Story for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball,
So he's
1
back
strike.
out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Arenado in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Reese Hines.
Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Matt back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Varsho swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now the shortstop, Scott Kingery. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
They're down to their final strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.